and 50 to the 4. Coming at you once again, man. Everybody out there is doing great. Um, yeah, man. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to book your amazing spiritual coaching sessions with your truly. So let's get straight into this thing, man. When there is nothing holding you back, when there's nothing the dreams that you desire at this moment are desired. There are a lot of people waiting to necessarily make the move or make the moves that you are desiring to make. You, let's say you're working a job and you're like, man, you know what, this situation isn't it job related issue. Let's say you're just, what did Michael Jackson say? You're stuck in the middle, yeah, yeah, rolling under, yeah, yeah, it's time to get over, yeah, yeah. Shout out to Michael Jackson, man. So just saying, y'all, it's time to get up and make that move. Seriously, it's really and truly time for you to get up and make that move. Everything around you is saying to go. All the green lights, you're getting those signals, you're getting everything that you need to tell you to get up. And really and truly, there was really nothing holding you back at this point, maybe except for you. And it is time, and it has been overtime for you to get up and do something maybe different with your life. So something is out there naturally screaming at you. Something is up very early in the morning. You know who you are. Something is saying, you know what? I'm giving you all of these beautiful and amazing ideas. And let's say you're at your job and you're like, you just one day you just have an epiphany and you're like, man, you know what? Today's that day. I'm going to walk out of here and not going to look back. You don't tell anybody anything. You just get up and you do it. That was me. That was my motivation. Now what is going to push you to jump or to make that move so that you can be excited? Only you can know that. Only you can feel that, in that moment. And I do really feel like a lot of you are going to resonate with this like that. Moment can be now. Whenever it is that you see this, it could be this moment. It could be, I don't know, 5 months, 5, 10, 15, 30 years from now. Whenever this pops up somewhere on the internet, that the time for you is right now. And the only thing holding you back could be like that mindset that's telling you, oh, I just need more time. I just need more time. What if tomorrow is today? And hey, good morning, ma'am. So what if tomorrow is today? And you're supposed to be doing something every day. You're doing them 8 to 12 hours every day. Your bills are paid, yay, yippee. But you're still stuck in that same situation, and you're like, man, I don't know. This is, this isn't. It's like you're really literally dying inside, and it's like you're in this space, and you're like, Steve Harvey talked about it. He talked about jumping, and he talked about just having that courage to just free fall to what it is that you're supposed to be doing, truly supposed to be doing it. If you ask the average person out there, do they love what they do? A lot of people would say no, but maybe they got comfortable in what they're doing. That's them. That's not you. Everything, for lack of better saying, everything in my life has always been different, man. I've always been told that I was, that there was just something just something different about you. There's just something unique about you. Something about you, you were that square shape trying to fit in that round hole. Like, you were like, man, what is, everybody else was like, be it high school or college, and everybody was like, not to say that they were the same. We're all unique, I get that, but it's like everybody wanted to go and do the same thing. You wanted to. It was just something about that solidarity, man. It was just something about that peace that you had, just going doing something else, just being by yourself, being away from the crowd. Like you didn't need to be around like 30, 40 people to go and have fun. Like I can watch the concert now at home and be just as don't get me wrong, sometimes it's great to be in the presence of something, and if it's one of those, well, hey, you tell everybody, man, look, that was just for me, you just have to be there, that's just what that is naturally. But just here to tell you today, that there's honestly nothing holding you back, and the time for you to move is right now. You've been thinking about you've been thinking about this move for a while. Whatever that move is, new town, city, state, new place of employment, new career, whatever that is, being newly single or relationships, whatever that newness is, man. That thing that you've been calling and thinking about and praying about and manifesting on, and in this season, you're going to new realms, you're going to new destinations. There's no more of the falling back, because when people see you again, they're going to be like, man, you know what? There's just something about you that's just so totally different. And, but this new you just, it's just so you're so focused. You're so tapped in, you're so focused. Yeah, a lot of us have been. Marcy said, I've been ready to pack up and move. Yeah, a lot of us have been ready to pack up and move. So that clear opening is there for you now. Apply now. Apply whatever it is that you have. Just go. Are we gonna know everything that's gonna happen? No. Do we need to know? No. But just know that you're going to be very much so well taken care of. Why? Because you were obedient in that moment, in that time frame. And they say that song says, "Joy cometh in the morning." So hey, I'm a true guy. Believe in God and Jesus and angels and my ancestors and all of that stuff. I've experienced all of that. And so many multiple ways over and over again. So I have no choice, but for me, I have no choice but to trust the process and get up and I know what I need to do. I know that my time is now. So it's you and your mindset and what you're seeing around you, and it's like I just sometimes it's interesting that other people can see that greatness that's around you or that's inside of you or that you're putting out. Like I could look at people on the job and I'm like, man, this person is so talented at that. Like they're so great at what they're doing. Like there was this young lady, she was so amazing at what she did. I was like, man, this lady, like she could be working for like, I don't know, the NSA or something like that. It's a mindset. If you feel like you're the low hanging fruit, that's what it's going to be. But but it's time and it's overtime. So it's really time. It's time to get up and move and make that thing shake, man. Seriously, because there is, when the road is so open, you can feel it, and you can, faith is like that invisible line, that invisible rope that keeps pulling you, and you're like, nope, not that way. Nope, nah, not that person. No, not this destination. Nope, gotta keep going that way. Gotta, everybody's going to do this, do that. You're like, you're maybe in a season to yourself and everything. You have a little time to think. Where everybody else is still, going to work and doing, whatever it is that they're doing. But you're definitely in a season of transcendence. You are who you are. Deep down inside, there's a new set of rules that you're moving around, and that's moving you, and that's setting you up for something. What you've been asking for, out there, the new contracts that you want to sign, and the new people that that you naturally want to meet, those new epic adventures that you're going to be going on. So what is it? It's signed, sealed, and delivered. You just need to make it up in your mind, just like that. Only you can do that. Remember what Smokey the Bear said? Only you can prevent forest fires. So that fire is that burning desire that you have in you, that different and something unique. Fellas, you want that super beautiful woman. You see her standing on the corner by herself, nobody around, she's not on the phone, eye contact. Bam, what are you gonna do? You're gonna freeze up, be like, oh, you know what? Next time. May not even be a next time. Ladies, you've always been thinking about that man of your dreams, and wherever you are during the day, your mind may be a million miles away. But what happens? Catch eye contact. He wants to approach you, but I don't know, you didn't give him a sign, or you think about it a year or 2 years later, and you think like, holy crap, I just missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime. So I really don't want anybody out there to miss out on opportunities of a lifetime. And if you feel like you need some help with that, hit me up. Seriously, this is what I do. I do spiritual and life consulting. I can see things that the average person can't see. I have all of these amazing and unique spiritual gifts, and that is what it is. I help people around the world, and I can help you too. So, and that hit me up, but you have to make the choice to do that. I can't just not going to inbox you and all of that stuff. You got to come in. You got to make that first step. It's inevitably one step at a time, man. And don't forget to go to www.souloverman504.com. Get one of my amazing books. Yes, I am an author, poetry, written kids books, inspiration, and so much more to come, man. So much more to come. But you might say, man, when is my time? A lot of you, your time is soon. A lot of you, your time is now. But what are you doing in the meantime and in between time to go down that road? How that song said, I'm gonna take my horse down the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Well, I'm not saying, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. So it's time to, it's time to go old school, new school. The old horse and carriage, man. Let that in and ride. It's time to ride, man. It's been time to ride. Y'all don't see that sun setting, behind you. You don't see the credits. You don't feel the credits rolling on this, a lot of this old stuff that's going on out here. And that's why a lot of people are just, like, a lot of this new stuff, people are like, nah, I'm good, man. People are just craving that nostalgia, that the one, how the conversations used to be, how it seems how magical relationships used to be. A lot of people out there are craving that stuff. They're craving what you have. They're craving what I have, So put yourself out there. Seriously. Do it, what Arnold Schwarzenegger said in that movie, we've got to make it to the chopper. We've got to get out of here. So hey, look, I want a lot of y'all to make it to the chopper, man. Seriously, I want y'all to fly out of there like you beat the Terminator or the Predator, and you have an amazing story to tell. So remember, at this point, there's nothing holding you back. So what are you desiring at this point? You might say, well, I don't know. It's cool. Think about it. Think about it. Write it down. Don't forget it. When you get those ideas that come to your mind and you don't act on it 5 years later. I used to do that too. I used to like have an idea when I was a kid, and now I see an infomercial like, oh man, that person just stole my idea. But I didn't know that person. Maybe the idea was still out there, and it just went to them and they acted on it. So speaking of acting, Shakespeare said, "All the world's a stage." So let this world be your stage, ladies and gentlemen. But again, I'm Mr. Soul of a Man 504, and again, I'm saying, when nothing is holding you back. So. And nothing literally is holding you back. So make that move. It's you don't hear people often enough saying that it's not too late, because it's not. We feel like we have to do it. We feel like we feel like we have to do it when we are a teenager. Now I see these kids out here doing amazing things. That's beautiful, man. But we the adults, I feel I'm just getting started, man. I really feel I am just getting started, and I have a lot to do. So I can't be like, well, I didn't have really the internet when internet wasn't that big in 2000. If I would have had it, maybe I would have been viral and all that stuff, like these kids doing these silly dances and all that nonsense on the internet. But it's like people want fame with no substance and with no talent. But that is a conversation for another day, for real. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, I am Mr. Soul of a Man. Thank you guys so much for joining me. What's today? Thursday. On this Thursday morning, I can't believe it's already November 2022. We are in the future, but I'm like, where are the flying cars? Remember when we were kids? They're like, in 2000, there are going to be flying cars, but let me stop rambling. I watched too many Jetsons cartoons when I was a kid. But all right, folks, we'll let y'all go. Don't forget to book your spiritual coaching sessions with yours truly. If you can't find the link, inbox me. You can also hit my Cash App. All of that stuff should be in the link. But yeah, man. As always, I am out this piece.